Hey, what's up guys, Darkbreaker here, and for today's video I'm going to show you how to play Galio, how his abilities work. I will show you the best or the most common combos that you can use on Galio, and we will also discuss the best item build in my opinion and the best rune set in my opinion. So first of all, let's talk about the item build, and we have to differentiate between going for a full AP Galio poker or for an off AP tank build. So let's talk about the poke build first. Yeah, after trying him, I played him one time, but I can already tell that just going Liandry is probably too squishy. And just playing poke, I feel like even if you want to play poke, you still need some sustain, and otherwise you will feel way too squishy, and that's why I will go for Road of Age. I mean, one of the most consistent AP items in which you can scale, so I think Road of Age provides you with HP, ability power and mana. That's great. Actually, I don't need to go for... wait, let's change this then really quick. Because we go Road of Age, I don't need any mana flow. Then next item, Liandry, giving you HP, ability power and madness, really easy to stack with your first ability, so you can get that 10% bonus damage. Then Torment, doing it's really great for poke because they take a percentage HP damage. Then for the boots, Ionian or Mercury. And then enchantment, probably Protobelt. Protobelt, nice engage tool, or you could also go for stasis. When you're engaging, you can use stasis to survive longer, or Protobelt to get that insane engage with your dash. Next one is going to be Death Cap, that's pretty obviously. And then a Void Staff, ability power, magic penetration, great for any mage in the late game. For the last item, there are two options I would recommend. Option number one, Thornmail, great synergy with your taunt ability and is good against AD heavy comps. Also applies grievous wounds. Next one, Abyssal Mask. Ability has magic resistance, HP, and nearby enemy champions take 15% bonus magic damage. For example, Galio into Amumu, Abyssal Mask, nice synergy, more damage for every AP champion. You could obviously also go for Force of Nature, it's a great magic resistance item, and obviously magic resistance into an AP comp, enemy AP comp. Could also go for Guardian Angel to survive longer, but that's for the AP poke build I would recommend you on Galio. Second one, I was talking with Ranpok about the item build. I think the only change you probably do is just getting 2 tank items instead of 1. And I think he was talking about getting Liandry into Abyssal Mask, then Decap, the Void Staff, that's pretty obviously, and the last item, maybe probably just Thornmail, and that would be the off-meta build. But yeah, I think the poke build is better, and obviously it just depends on the composition you need and what role Galio is going to play. For the runes, there are 2 options for the key runes. Electrocute, good for the poking build I showed you. Aftershock, also great. With your second ability you can taunt your opponents, and with Aftershock you will get defense on top of that and also deal damage, so that's pretty neat. So Electrocute or Aftershock. Then first row, I would say you have 3 options. Weakness, when impairing the movement of enemy champion makes them take 5% more damage. So with your knockup, for example, on the third ability, they will take more damage for the next 4 seconds. Brutal for the early game, or champion if you're a chat, if you're confident, then go champion. But Weakness, probably the most consistent one. Next one, Hunter Titan. Since you're a mid laner, you will have a lot of kill participations, and this item is great for any mid laner. Then Hunter Genius, same reasoning, gives you ability haste. This one gives you tenacity and health. Sweet Tooth in poke matchups where you need some more healing in the early game. Or Mana Flow when you don't go for Road of Age. But I would say this is the most consistent one. So that's going to it for the item build, runes and spells. Oh, spells. I mean, it's Ignite, Flash, or Barrier, Flash. And Barrier is probably the more consistent option, since Ignite got a slight nerf. But yeah, that's my opinion on the item build. I mean, I'm not a Galio OTP. I don't have that much experience on Galio. But I used to play him on PC, but back then his kit was a little bit different. So I would say he's a tanky AP off tank. Or you can use him as a full AP poke, but at least one sustain item, Thornmail, and then you have those two items which give you HP, so makes him pretty tanky. And the second ability also gives you damage reduction coming in from magical and physical damage, so that's pretty nice. But anyways, you guys can leave me your feedback for the item build, whether or not you agree with my item build or you have another better option. Just write it down into the comments so we can discuss what's the best item build on Galio. This is just my opinion, and obviously it's just the first day and I only played one game on Galio, so yeah, this is just theory crafting. But yeah, let's hop right into the abilities. That's going to be really important for you guys. I'm going to talk about how the abilities work, what combos you can use on Galio, what's the standard combo, bush combo, stuff like that, and let's hop right into it. Galio's passive is Colossal Smash, and basically every few seconds you can use it to do splash damage onto the ground, as you guys can see here. Wait till it's up again.
Smash!
Wait, actually I need to put one a little bit closer so I can show it to you. So if an enemy is behind a minion, you can hit the minion here to also splash onto the next target, to the champion.
Smash!
So that's actually really good in the lane for harassment. When they're trying to last hit, you hit the minion and also splash onto the champion right behind it.
Thunder.
For the first ability, the name is Winds of War. Galio fires 2 gusts of wind that are to either side before converging to the target area and dealing magic damage to all enemies they pass through. So I can either just use this to hit them once, those 2 enemies right here in front of me, or I can use it so that they converge together and hit the target, and it does AoE damage at the spot where the gales connect. So in the team fight you want to use it so that you hit multiple targets. So the best way is just to practice, so you can always hit multiple targets, and if you stay right in between them, you can see that I hit both of them with the gale. So that's pretty neat. And when the blast meets the gust, form a tornado that advances for 2 seconds, dealing 2% of target's maximum health as magical damage.
Feels good to stretch my wings.
So this ability is really nice to clear minion waves, and usually you would just want to hit the caster minions with this, and then with your passive you just knock onto the melee champions and you basically one-shot them with your passive.
It sounds like thunder.
Second ability is going to be Shield of Durand. This ability is insane for Galio, and which makes him a really strong AP tank. So the passive of the second ability
I
is
love
that
Demacia.
Galio
It's
gains a
the
shield
only place
that
I've
absorbs
been.
magical damage equal to 8 to 20% of his maximum health. And the first cast, Galio begins to charge for 3 seconds, slowing himself by 15%. So while you're using this, you are going to get slowed.
Thunder.
Reducing incoming damage by 40%, scaling with your ability power, and physical damage, but only the half amount. And the second cast is that Galio taunts all nearby enemies.
I love Demacia. It's the only place I've been.
Maybe I should. Oops. Shield, and then you cast it. And the longer you cast, the longer the duration of the taunt ability is.
Come here. Come here.
Second cast, like I said, Galio taunts all nearby enemies for 0.5 to 1.5 seconds. So the longer you cast it, the
Let's
longer
move.
the cast is.
I've got people
It's a
to
short cast,
inspire.
and when you channel it, it's a much longer cast. So how to use it correctly in combination with your third ability? So while you are dashing towards them, you activate
Which way's the
your
fun?
second ability, and it's called a E-channel. So by doing this, you maximize the amount or the duration of the taunt. Anyways, let's talk about the third ability, which is going to be Justice Punch. Galio briefly dashes backwards before charging forward, stopping upon hitting terrain or enemy champion, dealing magical damage and knocking them up for 0.75 seconds. So that's why you knock them up and also channel your second ability, and that's how you
I
can
sleep,
taunt them
I
much more
wake,
easily.
I break things.
And it's a great CC chain combo. Another tip I can give you for Galio's third ability is that you can use the walls to dash quicker, because you don't, like I said, Galio briefly dashes backward. By doing this, you don't do the brief dash backward and just jump much more quicker.
Lights out. Which way's the
If I do it
fun?
normally, you
Lights out.
dash a little bit backwards and then you dash. But if you do it like this from a wall, you will dash much quicker. So what you can do as well is, for example, you flash over the wall here, use the E immediately,
Let's move.
and
I've
that's
got
how
people
you
to
can be
inspire.
super duper quick. I will show it with a ward and the W, or the second ability. So what you want to do is flash E and activate your second ability.
I sleep.
And like I said,
I wake. I
you want to
break
hold
things.
the ability while dashing so it channels longer. So let's do it again. Boom.
Come
And then
here.
you do your auto attack, AoE damage. Pew pew. Galio's ultimate is Hero's Entrance. Galio designates the target ally champion location at the time of cast as his landing spot. So you just choose an ally to jump onto. Granting Shield of Duran's passive magic damage is your second ability. So everyone is getting a shield blocking magical damage, and it also shields yourself. So that's really great. To basically help your teammates out in a team
I
fight.
love walking.
And when
it
Galio
sounds
lands,
like thunder.
he's going to do a lot of magical damage to all nearby enemies on impact and knocking them up for 0.75 seconds. He also becomes untargetable during the dash. I'm going to show it to you guys right here.
Feels good
And
to
it's actually
stretch
really
my
great
wings.
when Galio is about to die, coming in for magical damage, you can use it onto a target and also get a shield. So for example, Lux is going to use ultimate on you. Quickly activate your ultimate, use it on someone else, and you can get a shield. Well, I mean, if you do it like that, you're going to dodge it anyways. But
I
for example,
sleep,
Carpets,
I wake, I break things.
someone who does magical damage AoE on the map global, basically. You can use it like this to get yourself a shield as well and survive it. Another thing I forgot to mention is that you can use flash in combination with your first ability to hit the target. So right here I can't hit him, but if I just flash kill, I will hit him.
Which way's the fun?
That's pretty neat. But I think I gave the most significant tips that you need to know on Galio. Using the channel time and damage block of, or damage reduction of your second ability correctly. Try to hit your targets with the gales correctly so that you can hit multiple targets.
I break
Okay,
things.
let's talk about the combinations on Galio, on how to kill champions really quick. So number one is going to be this one, where you dash onto them while channeling, use your first ability and then use your passive.
Let's move. I've got people to
Let's show it
inspire.
again. Wait for my passive to come up. So while I'm dashing, I'm channeling, so they're going to get taunted. Then Q and passive out it. The next one is,
I sleep,
let me
I
show
wake,
you.
I break things.
When you're trapping in a bush, you can just channel your taunt basically, and they just all run into the bush getting taunted. So let's put another dummy right here. In this case, oh, they're coming and I'm trapping. I'm channeling my taunt, dashing onto them, Q, auto attack.
Let's do them.
Or first ability into passive, and your passive is the auto attack. Channel, all getting taunted, dash, first ability, passive, auto attack. So those are the two main combos you basically use most of the time. And obviously you can use flash Q, or the other one I told you. Flash, E, channeling, Q, auto attack. I keep saying Q, I mean first ability, but Q is just shorter to say. Anyways, those are the standard combos, or the most common combos you usually use on Galio. So we are going to play Galio in a standard match, obviously. Yeah, I was trying to queue in ranked actually first, but I was sitting for 15 minutes in queue since they released Galio at 2 AM. And yeah, I guess normal people usually go to sleep at this time already. And luckily, I mean, searching for standard game, I was also like 15 minutes in queue. But luckily we found a match now. And it's going to be a Galio mirror matchup. Hopefully I'm not going to fuck up too much. I ran right into his Gale and right into his Tornado. I'm griefing. It's too late. It's too late at night. But hopefully I will still manage to provide as many tips as possible. And let's see if we can use the tips I gave in the beginning of the video. So using the passive correctly in the laning phase, and trying, yeah, I'm basically trying to hit the Gales correctly so we create the storm and do a lot of damage. And best case, also taunting him and taunting him right into the Tornado so he receives the most damage possible. He's super low life. Hopefully he stays. I will try the flash S1, and it works! It works! Tried it out in the practice mode and immediately using it correctly in a real match. Lee Sin is going to come. I will just try to poke, dash him. I dash right into his dash. Let's see if we can... Oh, he missed the dash. I mean his first ability. But I think we would have survived because we would have gotten the damage reduction coming in from our second ability. Anyways, the build I'm using right here is too squishy. It's going to be too squishy. I think Rod of Age is going to be better. Some might be wondering, you said Rod of Age, first item. Yep. Because of this gameplay, I decided Road of Age first item is going to be better. Second tip I told you about is the Marshvll combo, trapping into the bush, and we executed correctly. So what did we do? Second ability, channeling it, then using the dash on top of him to knock him up, then first ability, and then the passive. And that's how you can maximize the damage when you're trapping. We managed to pull it off correctly. Let's go. And what you want to do with Galio in the mid lane is try to roam and try to help your teammates out with your ultimate. So what you basically do is while they're fighting, you use your ultimate. Then let's see, what do I do? Probably third ability into second ability channeling, then S1, then passive. And that's basically how you set up your ganks. Hopefully your support is going to jump in, you follow it up with your ultimate, and then you do your combo like I explained it, the standard combo. So dash so they get knocked up, then taunt them, and then use your tornado. And you want to do it like this so you can maximize the duration in which they are going to stay in your tornado, and that's how you can maximize your damage output. And you want to use your passive after the first ability, because this way they will stay longer in your tornado. And now I'm doing the gank I talked about. You use your ultimate, you dash on top of them, and while you're dashing you also press your second ability to channel. I think people call it W channel usually. Oh no, channel dash. I think people call it channel dash in Galio. So already executed the tips we talked about at the beginning of the game correctly. So what you want to do on Galio is basically try to practice his combos correctly in a practice match first. Huge taunt, yeah, flash into dash into taunt. Yep, not bad, but we still end up losing the fight. Unfortunate, and I can't escape. Because the thing is about Galio's dashes, you dash slightly backwards, so no matter what I will dash slightly onto the opponent and then get blocked by them. On the PC version it's different. The combo is called reverse dash or reverse E, and with that is when you're slightly in front of the opponent you can dash backward, they still get knocked up, and you dash away. I tried it out, it doesn't work. It doesn't work out in wildrift, unfortunately. And this is actually why Galio is bad at escaping, because the reverse dash doesn't work. I tried it a bunch of maybe I'm wrong, but I tried it a bunch of times, and when I tried it, I missed the dash. That was so bad by me. It's just too late. Yeah, when I tried it, it didn't work. Maybe you guys can try it out as well. Maybe I just did it wrong, but I tried it a lot of times, and even if you stay at the maximum distance and try to dash backwards, you still end up hitting when you're dashing. I mean, you do the slight backward dash, right? And then when you hit it with a slight backwards dash, you're going to get blocked and knock him up. So that's why actually Galio is really bad at escaping minus the ultimate. You can use the ultimate to escape, but you still can get CC'd at the beginning. So yeah, that's why I think the more tanky build variation is probably going to be better. Like, you don't want to be too squishy, and that's why this build I'm using right here is Liandry's into Infinity Orb. It's a no, don't try it. Too squishy. And it's hard for you to escape. If you're snowballing, yeah sure, it's going to work fine. It's easy, it's going to work like a charm, but But if you're not ahead, you're just going to melt way too quick. He's going to die to the turret. Super greedy. Yeah, it's too late, man. Right now I'm doing the voiceover. It's almost 4 AM. Then I upload the video. And I didn't do the thumbnail yet, so probably going to sleep at like 5 AM. Hope you guys appreciate this guide, and if you guys do, then please leave a like to support the channel and support the video. I used the ultimate wrong. Should have used it on Kai'Sa. It's my bad. It's my bad, totally. But yeah, if you guys don't want to miss out on daily content and daily commentaries, and if you guys enjoy this type of content I'm doing, then definitely also subscribe. I saw, I think it's like 35% of the viewers are subscribed to the channel. So if you are one of those, then definitely subscribe. Or maybe you guys think you're subscribed. Make sure you are subscribed if you haven't done it yet. Would appreciate it. But yeah, this game is looking insanely bad. After that first dragon fight, they already wanted to surrender, and since then they basically, this hero is so fun. Yeah, exactly, it's fun. It's fun. And I think he can be used as a support, but he is probably better in the mid lane just because of his roaming ability thanks to the ultimate. But yeah, to be honest, he's correct. It can be used as a support. He has a knock up on the dash, knock up on the ultimate, and a taunt and damage reduction from the second ability, so he definitely can be used as a support. Honestly viable. Oh yeah, for you, maybe some Galio PC players are here that can give tips in general in the comments. Maybe you can talk about this gameplay, because surely I did a lot of mistakes. I think the first 3 plays were pretty good. The S1 flash S1, then the bush trap, and then the gank on top. This one, they were pretty good plays, but overall, yeah, it's looking too bad, and I really don't want to sit 30 minutes in queue to play another game and just... I mean, you guys sometimes want to see some losses, so you're welcome. This is probably going to be loose, unless we're still going to win somehow. Maybe we're going to win. The comeback. Imagine this is going to be a crazy comeback. Do you guys believe it? Believe it! Insane comeback.
Let's move. I've got people to inspire.
Okay, Varus, chill, relax, buddy. Okay. Protobelt into dash. Okay, never mind. Going to dash. The thing is, I always forget that the Galio dash is not immediately. It's slightly delayed, because you dash backwards. That's why you should use the wall tip I gave you. If you use it at the wall, you don't do the backdash, and the dash in general is going to be quicker. Use the wall dash tip I gave you guys. It's going to be really handy. It is going to be handy. And it looks like they are going to finish the game, maybe? Maybe yes, maybe no.
I sleep, I wake, I break things.
I break things. Okay, Galio, relax, chill out, buddy. Okay. Oh, unlucky. But we managed to taunt, and can we kill Pantheon? Nope, we can't. Let's use my ultimate to help this guy out. He's going to get Doven? Yeah, I think Doven is the correct one. But we still end up dying. Yikes. I think most people just say dive because it's easier to say than, oh, he got Doven. Dive, dove, Doven. Sounds strange, right? Irregular verb. Let's go. English lesson coming in with English breaker. Okay, let's see if we can clean up. Ooh, taunt. Managed to taunt him. Oh boy. Wait, this Mundo has ultimate. He just used ultimate, right? Oh boy. Oh no 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 no. Oh no no. Hey, oh, check out my Mundo guide if you want to smurf like that. Mundo. Super strong right now. Super. He's 12-2. He's 12 fucking 2. And he's going for Mantle of Right into Spirit Visage. That's my boy. And I think his next item is going to be a Varmox. That's my boy. Maybe he watched Darkbreaker, Dr. Mundo Pro Guide. And if you guys did it, you would smurf just like him. Promise. Just like him. No clickbait. No clickbait. Good Dr. Mundo guide and build. I actually made one guide for Dr. Mundo, and also I made a new build video for him. Well, we're not doing too bad, we're just poking around. We have decap now. Hey, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a comeback. How much do you guys want to bet it's going to be a comeback? How many? Okay, right now in the comments, do you think we are going to come back? Or don't you trust me? Don't you trust me on this one? I only upload wins. It's going to be a win, for sure. I mean, I sometimes upload losses, but yeah, it's going to be a win. Trust me on this one. The flash dash. Oh, he has a flash as well. Yikes. We don't reach him. We don't reach him. Oh god. I feel like the ultimate could have been better. Like, if you could target in the top bar, it would be much easier to target the correct person with your ultimate. In AoV, for example, the champion is Zenial. You can target at the top, you press on the top champion. At the top bar right here, you have those champion logos or icons. You can press on it and it switches immediately onto the right champion, and you can just press your ultimate very easily. Or when you press the ultimate, there are icons shown right above the ability, and then you can just press onto the right champion instead of using. Or maybe I'm just scuffed using the ultimate. I don't know, but I feel like the Zenial AoV ultimate version is much easier to use. I guess it's for boomers like me. I need those easy to use ultimates. I just need it. It's just too hard. Like in a hectic team fight, I feel like the ultimate is not easy to use.
I love walking. It sounds like thunder.
Because you can choose, like, you don't press on one icon and then you use the ultimate immediately onto the right champion icon. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Maybe I'm just a boomer. Maybe I'm just a boomer and it's just too hard for me. I guess that's probably going to be it, to be honest. Did I mention leave a like if you guys enjoyed this 30-minute video commentary / guide? I think I mentioned it already.
It sounds like thunder.
Yeah, they got Baron. They are going to end it. He's getting caught. It's a loss. I'm sorry, guys. I disappointed you. We couldn't carry this. It's a mission impossible. Dash, taunt him. Kaboom! You die. You die, but we die also. Going to use Barry, I still die. I'm just melting like butter. Yeah, that's going to be it for the video, for the gameplay, for the guide. If you guys enjoyed this gameplay, like I said, leave a like. If you want to see more commentaries and guides, a tier list coming up for this patch 2.2. Subscribe as well, activate the notification bell. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I see you next time. Bye bye.